So, hi guys, good morning and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on the time that you get to watch this video. I am so glad to be here back again. Yes, and I hope you guys are well, you guys are good. And I hope the situation in the country is taking you is like you okay. Yeah, I just have to check up on you and make sure that you guys are okay, because without you I wouldn't do this video, because who would I be speaking to really? Anyway, first of all, before I start my video, the main reason why I'm going to do this video today, I want to thank you guys for your support. Thank you so much for your feedback after the long break, and then the video I did the week before, last week. Yeah, you guys were so nice and you were so welcoming, and you so much, like, you told me you were still having my back and you cheered me on. Some of you even called and texted. Some of you called and others texted just to tell me that you're with me, you're giving me your full support, and I shouldn't stop ever again. Consistency is key, and as I said the last time, I think I have a problem with being consistent, but this time around I want to change that. Some weaknesses will just get you down and then they'll drag you to your grave, and I'm not ready for that anyway. So I am glad and I'm grateful. Again, I'm grateful for life, I'm grateful for health. These are things that maybe some of us take for granted, but I am grateful. And I feel like sometimes we forget that there's someone else that wakes us up every morning. There's someone else that gives us life. Let me preach a little. Anyway, we forget, we think we are obligated, as in it's a must for us to be okay, be health-wise, be fine, and then just wake up every morning and carry on with our daily activities. But it's not a must. There's someone else who is up there who sees it nice for us to depends with his plan and his purposes for your life. So I'm just grateful for life and good health. Yes, this video was supposed to be done last week. Yes, okay, there's another video that I've done. Okay, first of all, secondly, guys, don't mind, I woke up and then my hair needs, I told you guys I always love my hair natural. So before I get ready, as in my hair needs a lot of time, so I realized before I get ready, and then there's just a lot of things to be done with natural hair. At some point you just need to give it time, and you can't hurry if you want to style it some differently. So that's why I had to just do this video with this on until I'm getting ready for work. But for now, this way is just okay. I hope you guys don't mind. Yes, so as I was saying before I explained about my look, this video was supposed to be done to be uploaded last week, a different topic though, not this same video that I'm doing today. So I first decided to work with this video urgency, and I realized that this one I didn't want to lose the how do I say, yani sikutaka kupoteza the whatever the atmosphere that was there. Okay, you'll understand as I go on. So I decided to do this video first. Now I said that this channel is about my day, my life daily, the things that I go through, the things that I overcome, the things that I work on, my goals, my achievements, and it's just to encourage someone. I am a sample of a lot of people out there. I'm just one out of the many people. So to put it out there and to just show people how life is, this is what this YouTube channel is about. And as an individual, there are so many aspects to your life. There's health, there's financial, there's health, there's health, there's financial, there's spiritual, there's what else? a lot of things, a lot of aspects to one person's life, and you realize that there are so many things out there that people are going through, and maybe I might not go through the same thing that you're going through, but at some point I may be able to give out a solution. Not okay, I don't want to say that word, but I may give someone an understanding of how to cope and deal with something that I have dealt with, or maybe you are about to go through something like that. So that is why I decided to do this channel. Okay, now let us start the topic for today. So if you have my personal number, you realize that there was a post that I put up yesterday. It was from a certain person. He had written something, and it was a lengthy post, but it really dawned on me that there are so many things that we don't put into consideration when doing a few things, and then later on it backfires on us. And there are things that you can't recover from. There are things you can recover from and maybe compensate, but others you just can't, and you can't like get back what you lost. So I decided to do this video. So in my daily life, I am, one of the things that I am now currently going through is getting to find the right spouse or the right partner. And as you go through that, there's, if it's someone you want to like spend the rest of your life with, there's so many things you have to put into considerations. It's not just something that you'd say, oh, this person, okay, for me, this guy is cute, this guy is working, this guy is this guy is stable, this guy is that, and then you're like, this is the perfect guy. No, there's so much that you have to put into consideration. Some things we just like, I don't know, we overlook, or we just don't put so much details into it, and then we end up with the wrong spouse. So you saw that post was from Alfred Mutua, and it was a nice post, because in as much as there was the bit of it that came out as him regretting, me, that is what I understood, there's a bit of it that was so helpful, because from his experience some of us got to pick a few things. So when choosing the right spouse, we end up looking at the major things that we feel are more important, and we forget that there are things that might come out in as you guys stay together, and then you'll realize, where I think this is not what I bargained for, this is not what I thought it will be. And then you're like, no, but you can't go back, because of course we are Africans, and I think like we've been brought up to know that there's no going back. After marriage, there's no going back. You just have to move on with you just have to like deal with your issues and such. So one of the things that came out so clear was that we at times we don't pay attention to the visions, the goals, or the aspirations of your partner or your future husband or wife. And then later on we realize that maybe, and then okay, we realize that you two, as in when it comes to future, as in financial goals, sorry, when it comes to financial goals, you two are not like, you're not together. This one is going this direction and this one is going this direction, which may end up affecting you, like it did with Alfred and Lillian. Yes. So I realized that there's a few points I can bring out there. I said I am not a professional. I have not had experience yet in these things, but I just pick out a few things and study and go through it, and then find that it's useful and might help someone. When you're looking at a spouse, you look at, most of us, we're just like, especially these days, we're just like, oh, is this person financially stable? Yes. Is this person maybe spirituality, are you like of the same, or you feel like your spirituality is like on the same path? And is this person healthy? Yes. And is there, yes, we just look at those things that we feel like they are just here, and then we forget that there is more to it than we see in our eyes. So when it comes to financial, is this person, there are two types of people. There are people who are just like average. They are just people who wake up in the morning, they work, they get basic needs, they get food, they get shelter, they're able to, like, they have those basic needs health wise, even, and they're just okay and they're comfortable. And then there are some people who are like, we want more, and then we never get enough. Like, there's food, yes, there's shelter, yes, there's health, we're okay catered for, if you have kids, education sorted, but there's more, and then you want to just push on and still get more and more, because maybe that was not your financial goal and you've not reached where you want to be, and you just want to add and go on and look for a difference, as in you have enough and more than enough, but you still want to go on because you feel like, no, this is not where I want to be. So when you're looking at a spouse, you have to consider that, what does this person want? What are their financial goals? What are their aspirations? What do they want to achieve at the end of the day? Are they comfortable with wherever they are, or they want more? Are they the kind of people that push harder and just want to get more and more? And then you forget that if you're two different, these people come together, and there's one, the average person, and then there's this person who wants more and is an extreme, you realize that you will put more effort into wanting to achieve your own goals, and this person is just okay. Yes, they might support you, but this person is wondering, why are you still putting so much energy, yet we have enough that can sustain us, yet we are just comfortable. But for you, you feel like, no, I'm not yet there. And this person might have your back and support you, but emotionally, the two of you will not be on the same path. Emotionally, the two of you will be drifting, and it will cost you something that maybe you won't be able to get back. So as you choose as a partner, because I'm also in that category, you need to look into that. Make sure that you people can sit down and talk about your financial goals, and can talk about what you want to achieve or what you're after, and see that if it's in line, and if it's not, just try and get someone else. Okay, not get someone else, but those are the things you need to consider. Most of the times, for me, people tell, okay, my family, they tell me I'm choosy, and because I can be in a relationship with someone, but then at some point I'll realize, I think this person, because I feel like there's more to marriage than just love. and just the whatever we can see with our own eyes. There's just more, and there's something deeper, and then you want to get into something serious like marriage, and later on you realize, I made a mistake, and then you just want to walk out of it. And me, I'm a Christian, I'm an African, I'm a Christian, and divorce for us is kind of no. We all entitled to opinions. If we have different opinions, some of us think it's okay when it's beyond, and that is something that we'll talk about later. But if it's something serious like marriage, we know it's serious. You don't want to joke around and try and then just fail. They say you better break an engagement than break a marriage. So before you choose someone, just make sure that the two of you are on the same path in every aspect. And when I say in every aspect, I mean financial, health, spirituality, a lot of things. Like, everything should be just in the same line, so that you don't end up drifting emotionally as you try to do other things that are not on the same path. Get someone who, at the end of the day, in as much as they will support you to get whatever you want, they need to be in this process of you getting whatever you want. Someone might give you support, but they are not involved directly in whatever you're doing. So get the right person. And then I was gonna talk about this happens mostly that I think it used to happen. I'm not sure if it happens now. Like, if a man gets a woman who is working, and then you want to get married, and then when you're in marriage and this person tells you, Ati, no, you have now to quit your job because you have to take care of the house. I can take care of you, and stuff like that. Me, I'm against that. I advise someone, if a man wants to marry you, and then they tell you to quit your job, so that even if it's as little as whatever you want is so little, just still be financially independent, as in just work. like you used to before even they came. Yes, you now have wifely duties, and I know they are more than even the husband, the duties of a husband, but you have to remember that you were in that space, and when they found you, you were there. And things do change. You can leave your job, and then later on, then maybe something happens, and then there's an economic shift, and your husband doesn't have a job, or his job cannot sustain the two of you. And now you're like, wow, how do you go about this? And you just quit your job and you stayed in the house. As in, even as a woman, as a wife, you need to be economically empowered, financially empowered, and still work like you used to. Don't forget your wifely duties, but still work, because you never know of tomorrow. Don't quit your job because you want to stay in a relation, you want to like me, as in make your marriage work. These are the things you need to talk about. Tell someone, me, remember, when you marry, when you get married, you can't tell me to quit my job. And if you're telling me to quit my job, you put, I need to have a business. Like, you need to have something that gives you income, you as a wife of that house, to avoid some situations that might lead to some other things. So those that is a short, this is a short video. I wanted to just give advice out there, because as I give advice, you also give me advice and tell me, what do you think about this? Is it okay? Is it fine that you two should sit down and discuss your financial goals, your investment plans, you what financial goals? Yes, in your financial goals, you need to discuss your income, your expenses, your investments, even your insurances, as in the things that, when you get into marriage, you realize that they will end up affecting you in a way that you didn't think, because it just comes out of nowhere. So that is why I did this short video. I hope you like it. I hope as in it helps, it's informative, and aside from being informative, you should try and consider whatever I've said, because that is me and that is what I think should happen. If you have a comment and you feel like there's something I left out, please tell me. And if you want to add and give me more, like there's more, I don't know everything, you have more information you want to add, you can still write it there on the comment section, and I will be glad. And then the next time, I'll do a video of how to share financial responsibilities between a couple, as in between two people who are married. I'm not talking about these people who are dating, and I'm not married, but I have done my own research and I will share about that. So like, share, and comment on the video. And if you're new here, please kindly subscribe and let this information reach as many people, and I hope it will help you. Bye.